पावले.
पण शेवटी लोक इलेक्शनां वतना त्यो गजाल जाली ना हेच पळयतले.
जाल्यार तरी पळयतले तरी कशे तरेन सरकार करूंक सोदता हेंय पळयतले न्ही.
दोतोर दुसरो जो हांगा मुद्दो आयला डेव्हलपमेंट लोकांनी प्रायोरिटी दिल्या. तुमचो डेव्हलपमेंटाचो रोल मॉडेल जो आसा BJPचो एक नितीश कुमार एका वटेन बिहारांत आसा एक गुजरातांत आसा मोदी तुमचे कॅम्पेनीकय आसा कॅम्पेनींग लिस्टांक आसा कॅम्पेनर्स लिस्टांक. एक डेव्हलपमेंटाचो मॉडेल जर एखादो वोटर उचलून धरता जाल्यार गोंयाक मोदी क्लिक जावचो नाशिल्लो कारण कॉम्युनल फॅक्टर हो वोटराक हांगा पडिल्लोच ना. मोदीन जर कॅम्पेनींग केल्लें वाय नॉट मोदी इन युअर कॅम्पेन वेन वोटर्स आर गोईंग फॉर अ डेव्हलपमेंटल.
See, first of all, you cannot compare Goa to Bihar and Gujarat, the size of the state. So don't even think of that development, and those were very backward places which they are developing.
Gujarat?
Even Gujarat, it's a Modi who has see the size of the state. See the size of the state. What suits Gujarat, it will not suit us. You see, what is the industry which Gujarat has? You can't bring those industries to Goa. They are advanced in your ship wrecking business. We can't have it. It's a polluting industry. So don't compare development in Gujarat and development here, which will ever have that. And I wish we don't have that type of development. Development at the cost of destruction is bad. Development, if you say that you're going to put buildings, this and that, and no, that's not development. Development is to create an infrastructure. Now, for example, today, why we are lacking behind in IT sector? IT has got two things. One is BPOs and one is software units. Unless you have proper communication, unless you have proper roads, unless you have proper electricity, how do you expect? These are all interlinked. So, therefore, if you see unemployment, corruption and prices, together it comes to 40%.
Inflation, corruption and
and this unemployment is directly linked to development, and we do not have it till today. Governments have come and governments have gone. What is a survey of how many people are underemployed, how many people are unemployed, what is there? We don't have a data bank. So unless you have a data bank, how are you going to, what type of industries are you going to bring here?
म्हाका खबर आसा जेन्ना BJPचें सरकार आशिल्लें 2002 they floated a tool of GSIDC, Goa Infrastructure Development Corporation. पूण तेन्ना सुद्दां जे प्रोजेक्ट घेतले मागीर अशी टिका जावपाक लागली की सरकारानच तें टूल सुरू केलें, सरकारानच प्रोजेक्ट सुरू केले आनी त्याच सरकारान ते अर्दुकुटे वडयले आनी आपली खर्ची सगळी शक्ती इफी फाटल्यान घाली. अँड दे कुड नॉट यूज दॅट टूल इफेक्टिवली. म्हणजे इन्फ्रास्ट्रक्चर डेव्हलपमेंटाच्या बाबतीत सुद्धा असं एक पॅराडॉक्स बीजेपीच्या गव्हर्नमेंटान
इन्फ्रास्ट्रक्चर जस्ट अ नेम ऑफ इन्फ्रास्ट्रक्चर इट डज नॉट मीन दॅट कॉर्पोरेशन वॉज ओनली मेंट इफ आय एम नॉट मिस्टेकन ही वॉज देयर इन द गव्हर्नमेंट ही मस्ट डूइंग बेटर. It was meant that
it was meant to take major projects.
No.
Other than roads.
It was meant to bypass the problems of the PWD. There where you have to tender below and above and all those things which takes years together.
Projects
So that is the reason. But question is not of having a corporation. Question is planning the infrastructure. You may have many corporations. Now, if you don't plan what you are going to do with it, you are putting the money in there. Your government is putting the money in the corporation. Now, because the name is Infrastructure Corporation, it doesn't mean that Infrastructure Corporation can do whatever they want. The government has to plan what is important for Goa, and in view of unemployment. See, unemployment is going to be. Yeah. This is just 21. It could be even more than that. So, unless you link development and unemployment, and for that you do the planning, then I think we are in trouble, whether it is this government or future government.
Give me half a minute on this. He has rightly pointed out infrastructure and the information technology development which Goa needs. He talked about BPOs and other type of thing. He will recollect, and people of Goa will recollect, that I was Minister for Information Technology, and I invited Dr. Raghuveer Mashelkar to come as the chairman of the first ever Infotech Council for Goa. And he came along with Narayan Murthy of Infosys, the Param computer maker Vijay Bhatkar, and man of such caliber and eminence. And they gave us a 5-point roadmap for IT development. This Mr. Parrikar, whom he is projecting as the next Chief Minister now, he was the man who totally bypassed those recommendations.
एलिगेशन दोतोर.
This is a total allegation I am making it, because I was there directly involved in preparing that entire roadmap. Had he expressed this, we would have had by now total e-governance. We would have had e-education at all levels. We would have business process outsourcing done here. We would have had back office work going on here, and thousands of our educated would have gone.
काँग्रेसीच्या बाबतीत एक गजाली अश्यो घडटात की फाटल्या गव्हर्नमेंटान सुद्धा केले. काँग्रेस खूप कमिटी अपॉइंट करता, खूप सल्लागार घेता, कोण घेता.
काँग्रेसचे मागे उलया.
इट डजंट
आयटीचे जे आसले पळय जे तयार केल्ले सगळे, the entire report, he put it under the carpet. And the next 5 years, 3 or 4 years that he ruled thereafter, between 2002 to 2005, he did not even speak about Raghuveer Masherkar or the council. He did not even convene one meeting of that to implement it. And now he goes about, the same party goes about telling that Congress has not done anything.
Ashwin?
Neither Congress nor BJP has done anything on the IT front. Frankly, this is a betrayal of Goa's youth. Let me be very clear about this. This industry is ideal for this place.
This place, it is.
Because the top people will be willing to come and work here and guide
फाटले जवळजवळ 10 ते 12 वर्सां IT हट्टा आफ्टर हैदराबादा सगळे येऊन गेले तरी त्यांना चर्चा सुरू झाली तरी प्रोजेक्ट येणार. It's true.
But neither the BJP government nor the Congress government has done anything about this. See, what happens with our infrastructure things is that they are often what is called, people have what is called an edifice complex. They want big things, they want modern things, they want great things. I'll give you an example. I was reading some 2 years back or something like that, one thing that we are planning to put up night vision cameras on our beaches. It was a proposal by the tourism minister of the time. I don't know who he is. I'm not interested also who he was. The point is, we have something called an interstate bus terminus in Panji. We are a tourist state. That interstate bus terminus is one strip of tar from one here to here on a bridge. There is no place for shelter from the rain. There is no Sulabh Sauchalay. There is no toilet for people. There are no facilities for people. There are no shops. And there are just 2 or 3 gados which are there illegally. This is the state of the interstate bus terminus of this state. Now, when our priorities are so wonky, what are we talking about? Let us get our priorities straight first.
Remember that the person who is responsible for creating this infrastructure for transport is now with them. He is now part of the MGP combined with BJP. Let me take the blame.
Observation there.
Governance depends on the chief minister. You may have many parties, coalition. If you can't give a direction and if you can't control the government, that person is not fit to be chief minister.
शेवटी हे एलिगेशनाचेर गेले पण एक पॉइंट हांव थंयचो
आनी एक पॉइंट एकूच पॉइंट तुम्ही जेन्ना म्हणटा की मोपा एअरपोर्ट दाबोळी एअरपोर्ट development. Here, this government brazenly denotified a land in Daboli where there is no parking. So, how are you going to do development?
Ashwin, एक important observation असा की MOI चो इशू जो ब्लो अप करता BJP ताका थंय सामके कमी महत्व दिला आणि कम्युनलिझम जे म्हणटा ताकाय सामके कमी महत्व आसा. हे इशू नाच काय कितें?
ना नाच अशें ना पण this is something which not only they,
कारण तांची जाहीरनाम्याक ते फोकस करता BJP तर तो हायलाइट करता MOI चो इशू.
Even the NGOs who are spearheading a lot of these issues need to take note of, because this is a slightly this thing where issues which तांकां दिसता जे इशू आसा ताका लोकांच्या मनांत तितलें प्राधान्य आसा अशें सर्वेवेल्यान तरी दिसना. आनी हांगा प्राधान्य जे आसा ते साधारण जे खंय भारतांत प्राधान्य दिता त्या प्रमाणे हांगा हें जालें. इफ यू डिस्काउंट द वन थिंग ऑफ गार्बेज विच इज अ पिक्युलियर प्रॉब्लेम टू गोवा. पूण हातून देर इज वन मोर थिंग. हें दिस इज नॉट टू डू ओनली विथ गव्हर्मेंट, दिस इज टू डू विथ पीपल ऑल्सो. आमचे लोक म्हणटा डेव्हलपमेंट जाय पूण आतां आय गिव यू वन एग्जाम्पल. वन बीग इशू इन डेव्हलपमेंट, व्हडली इशू इज गोंयांत आमचे पॉवर प्लांट आसा. बरोबर. इलेक्ट्रिसिटी असल्याशिवाय डेव्हलपमेंट शक्य ना. करेक्ट. आनी आतां गोंयांत गॅस हाडपाक एक पायपलायन घालूंक केला, ताका गांवांनी विरोध जाता. आतां तुमकां जर डेव्हलपमेंट जाय, तुमकां जर 24 वरां लायट जाय जाल्यार आनी तुमकां पोल्युशन नाका जाल्यार तुमकां गॅस सोडून लायटी खातीर पर्याय ना.
डेव्हलपमेंट म्हणजे लोकांचे तकलेन नेमके कितें आसा? आपले खंय तरी घरा फाटलो रस्तो आनी ह्यो गजालीच करप ताणें, काय 4 जाणां नोकरी मेळपाची कसली तरी इंडस्ट्री हाडून व्हडलें व्हडलें काय करप ना, अशें कितें तरी डेव्हलपमेंट
नोकऱ्यो तातूंत आसूंक जाय, कारण सेकंड नंबर तुमचा अनएम्प्लॉयमेंट लागता.
बरोबर.
आनी नोकऱ्यो जे आमच्या लोकांक जाय त्यो बारीक पगाराच्यो नाका, बरे पगाराच्यो जाय जाल्यार बरी कंपनी जाय ताचे खातीर.
We'll move on to time.
And therefore I said we don't have a survey of unemployed people, underemployed people, what type of jobs.
But just take 1 minute of that on the communal issue. Though the percentage is 3.6%, it is a fairly large percentage. And this issue of communal fear, of backlash, is there in the mind of the people, particularly of minority in Goa.
पूण ताणी आतां 8 कॅन्डिडेट घाले आनी तुमी एका मायनॉरिटी टिकेट दिवपाक त्रास केलो.
सुपरफिशियल कोण घालो तेचेर ना ते. How the party behaves, how the party cadre reacts to this issue is more important. Congress will get the benefit.
Parties don't make people.
We will come to the next question. Kenna sobcha na
Parties don't make people.
We'll come to the next question of expectation from MLA.
Let's go ahead.
Yeah, looking at the expectations from MLA, the respondents have said 63.9% want that the MLAs give them jobs. 9.9 say financial or personal help. 7.9 say helping in getting work done in government offices. 2.3% say they want help in settling disputes. 10.9 development of constituency. 3.7 taking up local issues in assembly. 0.9% helping in organizing festivals and events, and 0.6% others.
ह्या प्रश्नाचेर आमी एक आतां बारीकसो विसव घेवया, ह्या प्रश्नाचेर विचार करया, मागीर हाजेर आमी डिबेट करतले. 5 मिनटांनी परत येवया. पळयत रावात प्रुडंट मिडिया.